Money Tax is proudly brought to you by Redbiller Technologies.
Hello and welcome back to our Money Talk series. So on today's episode, I have with me my finance savvy, just loving friend, Yusuf Dauda.
Hello, what's good,
Yusuf, how are you
Flora?
feeling today?
I'm feeling good,
Do you
man.
know, on my way down here, like I was just thinking to myself, like having Yusuf in the house is going to be such an amazing experience, and
You
I
can
was
say,
just
you can
blushing. I
say,
was just
you can say that
blushing.
again.
Oh God, like you're an awesome person, and I'm so happy to have you back
Oh,
in the
I'm chilled.
house.
I'm chilled.
On
Thank.
today's episode, we're going to be talking about three of the wealthiest families in Nigeria. I mean, these families are people who went from grass to grace, are people who had that old money energy, and
Exactly.
those that even went from nothing to something. So, what do you tell our
So
audience?
I think most of us just think people just wake up and become billionaires. No,
Right,
man. That like there's a lot of things like
too
this.
much.
These are people that put in the whole hard work. They build relationship
Right.
and they've been thinking long term. So
Yes.
man,
Long term, like that's the word, long term. How do you build yourself? How do you build your money? How do you build a legacy for your children and also for
exactly.
your grandchildren? We're
Sure.
going to be diving deep down into this episode. So stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button because it's about to get hot.
Don't hit that dial. Just stay with us.
Yes, stay with us.
Exactly.
All right. So for the first family today, we're going to be talking about the Adelekes. I mean, the Adelekes. When we hear Adeleke, what comes to your mind, Yusuf?
Man, like dynasty.
Dynasty. I was thinking you're going to say, she
That's
know
part
one
of the
designer,
that's part of the dynasty.
right?
Exactly.
The Adelekes did so much for this country in terms of how they diversified their money. I
Exactly.
mean, Grandpa Adeleke was a nurse. Who would have imagined? And
Nobody.
the father became like a governor, and Davido is like
Superstar
OBO, like oh God,
worldwide, man.
no. So all the Davido's fans out there, like this is your
This is your
you guys,
moment.
this is your moment.
This is where you start jumping.
But I mean, speaking about the Adelekes, like they diversified, they went into building the Adeleke University, and Davido went ahead to turn the entertainment world global music reigning star. And
Exactly.
here we are. What's the lesson for this? For
I think
this?
it's opportunity. These guys they
Yeah,
just grab the opportunity and then
everywhere.
they've taken it from the bottom to the top.
Yeah, and they went into different sectors. So, guys, don't let anybody deceive you. If it's oil and gas, enter. If it's business, enter.
If
If
it's
it's tech,
music,
if it's music,
stupid.
enter. No,
Exactly.
darling. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Okoya family. Now, this one is very personal to my heart because Shade Okoya,
Hit me.
socialite, beauty pageant, everything, So the Okoyas, what did they do? Okoyas, if you've heard about the famous Eleganza estate, I mean, when you enter that estate, I mean, we see it when we are coming to work
Like I
now. Like
pass
you
the
pass and you
eleganza
know that you are
every
passing
day.
money. Like it just you'll be like, who are the ones living in this
Like it's
place?
the mix of old money and new money. The
God.
way they were able to stitch it
Do you
together.
understand? Do you understand? And they went ahead and did so much. Like, do you know Rasaq Okoya was like a trainee in his father's tailoring shop? Like his father said, come Razak, come and learn tailoring. And he was like, daddy me, no, I'm not meant for that life. And he went ahead and looked at what is Nigeria missing? Why are we importing plastic?
Exactly.
Why are we importing like traveling bags? Like, what am I doing with my life? And he went ahead and did what? He created it. Now he owns one of the biggest plastic manufacturing businesses, companies in Nigeria. And he's doing importing and exporting of this thing. And his children.
They're doing well
Oh,
as well.
they are peppering us everywhere on TikTok. Everywhere. Everywhere. And
That's interesting,
this is interesting because money is good, Yusuf.
You can say that again.
Money is good.
Keep
That's
saying
that
it.
about the money is good.
Exactly.
Now we're going to talk about the Otedola family.
That's very personal to me. Like that's my
Yusuf.
papa.
When you put like you guys put
That's my
like
papa. You can't be in Lagos and not know Otedola. You must have
yeah,
passed the Otedola bridge.
Femi
So
Otedola.
Femi Otedola is somebody that I admire so much. If
Right.
you call Femi Otedola, what comes to my head? Philanthropy.
Me is the J copy
What
that
comes to
comes to
my
my
head?
head. Though.
Oil. What
Mm.
comes to my head? Energy. What comes to my head?
Energy.
Gbedu.
Eh.
Why? Because he knows how to marry his social life together with his business life,
Oh,
and it's just been sublime.
a round of applause for Femi Otedola. And you
Omo.
can see it in his kids. I mean, look
Exactly.
at DJ Copy disturbing us everywhere on X. Look at
And do you know one
eh,
thing about Femi Otedola that most people
hmm,
don't understand is his resilience. Do you know at some point he was the biggest importer of diesel in Africa? He
yeah.
had like the biggest cargo ship, and then he lost it in one day.
Imagine sitting
And
down on something
imagine
like
him
that.
losing everything, losing billions of
Right.
dollars,
Of
not naira, and then he was
Naira.
able to make it up again. So he's somebody that you guys should always emulate.
Emulate, right? And
I
his
love him.
children are
I
also
hope I
doing
hope he
well.
sees this.
I hope he sees
Otedola
this.
with the money.
Like, we're here for you. Like, you can, you know
Yeah,
how we do it, like press something for the
for
for
the
the boys and the girls because but anyways, after talking about all these families and all these reputable men and women, their children and what they've done to make money, what is like the conclusion of this whole show now?
do you know I've picked a few lessons from
Yeah,
everything that they've been through. You know,
yeah.
smart exit.
Smart exits.
Do you know
Know
when
when to
when
stop and
no,
when to
like when
start
you're going into
again.
something, before you go into something, you must be aware of your exit plan. And that's one thing
Yeah.
about Femi Otedola.
Yeah, imagine when he sold Fort Oil, like
He
guy, Fort Oil
smart
was
exit.
doing so great, and then he's like, who's gonna buy?
He knew when to leave.
Cash out.
Yeah. And then you now talk about legal matters. These
Hmm.
are very smart, intelligent men. So you
Yeah.
can't be a billionaire, you can't have money and not have like a prolific
You know,
like attorney.
intellectual.
So these guys, they know the law. So I've read a
Yeah.
book and it talks about when you want to succeed, you must understand the market, you must understand
Yeah.
accounting, you must understand the
Mm-hmm.
law, and then you must
Mm-hmm.
understand your
Which takes
cash
us to
flow.
our point. Diversification is
Very
key.
key.
You have to know that, like, you can't be stuck in one spot. Nowadays, like, social media, the internet has made things easy for everybody.
Exactly.
So if you want to learn like a course or two or 10, there are platforms for it.
Yeah.
So you have to diversify. What are
Like,
that
so
point?
get this. If you stay small long enough, soon enough you become big enough.
Yeah. Guys, I think you need to edit that thinking thing into this place. Like,
If you
oh,
stay small long enough, soon enough you
hmm.
become big enough.
Rich man don't cook. Hey, rich man don't cook. Guys, this things we are telling you for free is just like, and that is the reason why we are doing this show,
Exactly.
just to inform the public of what your finances can do for you. And next time, like, we need to also spot the right opportunity.
Exactly.
You get to know when you pray to God and say, God, I need this, like, He's only going to give you the opportunity.
And you
So
know,
when you
I
make the
know, I know one
opportunity,
thing. One thing that people fail to understand: it's not just making money; it's knowing how
yeah,
to keep that money.
knowing how to
So
keep that
the
money.
difficult part is not in making the money;
Mm-hmm.
it's in maintaining and keeping the money.
Oh my God. Like, guys, we can't emphasize this enough. We've talked and talked and talked, and now is not time to act. If you know other wealthy billionaires in Nigeria that you think we do not touch on today, you can put that in the comment section. Here again, my name is Sarah,
And
and
I'm
this is
Yusuf.
Yusuf Dauda, and
See
this
you
is the
guys.
Money Talk Show. So see you guys, same time, next time. Bye.
Bye.